Hey everybody, I'm Steven with Deist Beats and welcome to episode number 4 of Beatcast. Today I'm going to be talking about Marc Emery being released from prison. I'm going to be doing a review for Deus Ex The Fall for mobile devices, and I'm going to be introducing you guys to Snak The Ripper. Alright, let's get the show started. So first up in news today, we're going to be talking about Marc Emery being released from prison. He had previously been held for about 5 years in the United States in the prison system for selling cannabis seeds across the border to the United States. First off, I'm going to point out that he was kind of held on bullshit charges because the offense that he committed was in Canada while he was selling seeds over the border. He should have been prosecuted and held in Canada, in which case his sentence would have been a lot less severe. But the Canadian government kind of washed their hands of him, just handed him right over to the States. And not too long after being released from prison, he arrived in Canada and dropped by Toronto's Yonge and Dundas Square. And luckily I was there to get a bit of video, take some pictures, and wish him well. He said that he's going to be endorsing his wife, Jody Emery, who's going to be running for the Liberal Party in her area. And he's going to be doing a cross-Canada tour, also supporting the Liberal Party because the Liberal Party currently has legalization of marijuana in their policy. And it's interesting that he's been released now because since he was put in jail about 5 years ago and been released now, the world has become a very different place because since then a couple states in the United States have actually legalized the recreational use of marijuana, and a lot more are opening up to using it for medicinal purposes. In Canada, the policy has been changing quite a bit too because no longer can you grow your own cannabis for your own medical needs. It has to be bought from the government. And the states that have legalized the recreational or medical use of cannabis have seen a lot of money coming in through taxes from the sales of it. And it's my personal opinion on the matter that this stuff should have been legalized a long time ago. It's been a long, drawn-out, silly battle. Marijuana may cause brain damage. Yeah, alcohol does that too. Addiction. Alcohol, you can get addicted to alcohol. Lung damage. Cigarettes causes lung damage. So what's the big deal about marijuana? No? So welcome home, Mark. Hopefully you can help us get the ball rolling on this whole legalization thing. We can make some money off of it, we'll all be better off, and less people are going to be in jail. Okay, as promised, I'm going to be doing a review for Deus Ex The Fall for Android and Apple devices. This is available in the Apple Store as well as the Google Play Store. I got it for about $1. Usually it costs around $5. Okay, first off, I'm a little biased towards this because I've been a huge fan of the Deus Ex series. Original Deus Ex, played it. Invisible War, played it. Human Revolution, played it. Human Revolution: The Missing Link, played it. The Fall, well, I guess now I've played it. So my first impressions for this game were the environments were beautiful. Considering it's on a handheld device, it really did kind of blow me away with the environments. The character designs not so much, they could have put a little more into it, and the cutscenes were a little lackluster too. Now gameplay is a little bit tricky. They did some innovative things with the controls regarding the touchscreen interface. Particularly the menus seem really crunched together. I have pretty small fingers, so I was okay playing around with it, but if you're someone who has bigger fingers and you already have trouble playing touchscreen games on your phone, this may be a bit of a setback for you. Now, the game takes place in the universe of Deus Ex Human Revolution, but you don't play the same characters. It's a bit of a side story that loosely ties into the story behind Deus Ex Human Revolution, but not really directly from what I've seen so far. I haven't beaten the game yet, so it may come in a little later. I don't know, but so far I haven't seen too many similarities other than the bad guys that are the same. Playing it on my Nexus 5, I didn't have any problems with the game loading, and there wasn't any lag in gameplay, which is really a good thing. Okay, so rating this game for what it is, it's an Android, Apple handheld device game. I've played better first-person shooter games like Nova was a great game. Nova 3, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was Nova 3. Anyways, yeah, it's a good game. It's solid for a first-person shooter on a handheld device, and I'd give it a solid 7 out of 10. Okay, for music today, I'm going to be introducing you guys to Snak The Ripper. Snak is based out of British Columbia, Canada, and he's got a couple CDs under his belt. His most recent one, White Dynamite, got a bit of attention, so this is his follow-up album, Just Give Her. One thing you're going to notice about Snak is he's got a really gravelly voice, and that can work to an advantage or a disadvantage depending on what type of song he's working on. For example, he does some kind of harder, typical rap tracks, and it works to his advantage because it makes him sound kind of badass. But when he tries to do softer songs, you'll find that it just doesn't work as well. Snak has gotten the chance to do collaborations with a couple different artists, including Bishop Brigante, Swollen Members, and Onyx. Also, he does one track on an album with Mercules, which I love those two. When they come together, they just make good fucking songs. They did a song called LASH, and they got a song called Too Deep on this album. That's one of my favorites from the album, so I'm going to put that up when I play the videos in a minute. And by in a minute, I mean right now. So here are my 3 favorite songs off the album. Give you a couple seconds of each of them. We're going to be listening to Don't You Judge Me, What I Do, Rest in Peace, and Too Deep featuring Mercules. There we go.
Yeah, we making mad noise while you belly a commotion. No emotion, take you on a boat and dump you in the ocean. Quit my day job, give myself a good promotion. Ain't working for nobody else, don't understand the notion. Cause every word I say, you'll fucking dislocate your vertebrae. You a rat in the dirt, I'm a fucking vertebrae. You sounding stupid trying to act like you ain't never heard of me. Cause when it comes to rap, there ain't a track that I ain't murdering. Bury shit alive, I'm just looking for the shovel. So I rap until my eyes is crooked and I'm seeing double big trouble. Guess I'm in it for the long run. Pack the bong, son, click replay when the song's done. I worry for my brother and my dad every day. Cause when it comes to drinking liquor, all of us are the same. Got an addictive personality, it runs in my veins. I pray for the power to overcome the things I can change. I know you did your best to fight it. You had a big heart, you used to let my mother rest to take the kids to the park. I wish I knew more about you, bet you worked real hard. Sometimes I think about you while I'm doing work in the yard. I was only 3 years old, so I don't remember the day you drank yourself to death and God took you away. R.I.P. We don't see all this 3D vision on your TV, sitting with at least 3 women in the tub, getting tugged like a beasties, chilling in the thug. Show me love when I reach each city, it's a known fact. We go past perimeters, the flow so crack. You don't have to sniff it up, you bozos whack. So don't rap, just give it up. I don't hold back, I roast past the little stuff, man.
Yo, fuck a hater, I just do me. Try to make it out alive, but I'm too deep. See these other rappers lying, we don't lose sleep. Nah, we ain't worried about you geeks.
Okay guys, that's it for the show today. I'll see you next episode, and as always, be good to each other. Peace. Why won't you fucking work? Remotes are stupid.